First, just introduce yourself.
I'm Professor Aptekar. I'm the lead PI in the Solar Decathlon project, the DURA project here in City Tech. And it's really exciting right now because we're at we're approaching one of our big deadlines, the 80% DD, and we're all frantically trying to assemble and to finish up our research and start assembling all the pieces we need to complete the submission. The deadline is October 9th, but we keep telling ourselves October 6th. And that is Mountain Time, so we have to have it done Mountain Time and uploaded. Yeah, we have some really interesting groups. We have one group working on a gray water system that's going to take the rainwater and treat it. We have another group that's working on the metrics of the climate of that area, so how the climate's going to affect the building, and a plenum system which will take air through the building passively without using energy to cool it. We have a group that's working on a presentation we actually have to do Monday to local leaders and actually foreign leaders too, so that's exciting. The dean wants to take this project to St. Petersburg and Berlin with him, so we have to have presentations for him, and the borough president is visiting us on Monday, so we need to be set up for that. So that's exciting, but also a little bit of pressure. Oh, it was wonderful. A bunch of students actually approached me, and actually for several years before that we had used the Solar Decathlon projects because all their drawings are open source as examples in class. But one of the classes that I was teaching that actually was using it as a sample, some of the students came up to me, why don't we do this project? Why doesn't City Tech do it? And the students, they formed a sustainability club here in City Tech, and that club organized to enter the competition. Well, we want to start building some of the prototype systems so we can test some of the assemblies that are more complex. So we'll be working on designing some of those prototype systems. So for instance, we have a wall that might move to get better sun angles. We want to make sure that it's going to work. For instance, we're adding extra reflectivity layers to our wall section to get extra thermal value out of our wall section, so we want to actually build a piece of wall to see how that works. So those are sort of examples. Well, it's great. We have people working from the graphic design department. We have people working from the mechanical department, the CNC department. There's a lot of architecture students on it. Seem to have a plethora of architecture students working on it. And even some from entertainment tech working on the project, which is exciting. So it's been pretty interdisciplinary. It's nice to see these students sharing their ideas and their skills with each other, and they often don't get to do that. A lot came out of our visit to the Solar Decathlon competition in the last one in Irvine, California, the first one in Irvine, California. And the students, we've been thinking about our design before, but we were really just brainstorming on napkins and talking among ourselves, and they came up with the DURA initials, and then they came up with some of the big ideas, and it's just, they've been working on it ever since then, so it's been an organic development. We have several websites, one that's public, that's just about what we're doing and fundraising, and one that's within the school that's for our organization. So our timelines are all on that in our website, organizational. And we try to get done before we have to ship, so we can test the house, test the competitions we have to do, and refine our skills at running the house during the competition. been a pleasure, but a lot of work working with on this project, and it's wonderful to work with all the City 6 students. I'm excited for our team, and I have to say, go DURA! This is our slogan.